What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. We keep that stuff on us at all times. I'm glad y'all came by the channel. If it's your first time, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button for me. Today's video, man, folks wilding out at an old Putt Putt Fun Center. I mean, man, folks, man, folks are losing it, and they're losing it in groves too. Let's jump into it. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Riot breaks out at Putt Putt Fun Center as parents drop off teens, hundreds mob it, and one female destroys counter, spits at employees. But there ain't nothing more despicable in this world than spitting at somebody. Man, that's a sign of true disrespect. When you spit on somebody, man, whatever's coming back your way, you just got to be prepared for it. You start spitting on folks. So I mean, but that'll get you incensed real quick. So we're going to jump down here into this article. It says right here, it was no fun at the Putt Putt Fun Center in Memphis, Tennessee over the weekend. So a little Tennessee action. I think they're a little bit more open up than everybody else. I think I was looking at something Clay Travis was saying that he went to a bar, but for some reason they closed the bar down at 10 o'clock. They said, oh man, we got a curfew. Bars got to close at 10. Because, I mean, COVID will get you after 10 o'clock if the bar's open. He said, man, that's when COVID strikes, vampiric. That's what it is. When you come out, you're stumbling, that's when COVID will get you. So they said, the outfit said parents started dropping off their children Saturday evening when a crowd of 300 to 400 people overwhelmed it. Now, I don't know how big this Putt Putt Fun Center is, but 300 to 400 people don't sound like social distancing to me. And how did they manage to do this? I mean, I guess this might be the only place open in the area, I guess. I don't know. 300 to 400? And they just dropping kids off? What do parents go do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And how did they coordinate this? So it must be the only recreational place open. So they said, of course, they overwhelmed it, placing it in violation of COVID-19 restrictions. All right, so of course, with the social distancing, we got to make sure we distance. It said, with that, the Putt Putt Fun Center decided to close, the station said. Well, you got too many folks there, so you're like, man, we probably need to close up. And I don't even know if they're able to serve that many people. I mean, Putt Putt, 300 to 400 people, man, you're going to be waiting a while just to get in to do a little Putt Putt. I guess they got a little arcade center and stuff, but it seemed like, man, that thing be overcrowded. It seemed like that'd be overcrowded. I mean, if they want no social distancing. I mean, I don't know if y'all been to a Putt Putt place, but it ain't never been a place where I just thought, 400 people gonna be hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So with that, the Putt Putt Fun Center decided to close, of course, and adding that the chaos erupted when employees said they wouldn't issue refunds. Now I don't know about all that. I don't know what their policies are. I mean, if they just closed right up and some folks didn't get the Putt Putt, I mean, maybe they ought to give them some money back. I don't know. It seemed like a little robbery to me. I mean, he'd be like, hey, I'm going to refund you because, you didn't get the Putt Putt. And I think that'd have been fine. But what they go from here on out, well, what they do from here was definitely uncalled for. I mean, if you're gonna be outraged, just speak to a manager or call in or something like that. They got a hotline or something and be like, hey, man, I paid my money and I ain't never get the Putt Putt. And then y'all said y'all won't give it back. I still don't understand why they wouldn't give back the money. So that's beyond the point. It said the video of the rioting shows a girl busting up transparent dividers and destroying a counter. She also grabs heavy stands and chucks them across the counter at terrified employees who scamper away. So we're gonna get into this video right here in a second. But it said others said online that they were at the center and claimed some of his gaming machines were taking money without giving playing time. I've seen that happen before. Hell, I've been in drink machines that take my money and not give you a drink. The snack machine, you takes your money and then the snack don't fall out. But I ain't never thought, you know what? Boy, I'm done with this. I'm tearing this whole place up. I'm tearing this whole place up for 75 cents. You can believe that. I mean, I ain't never jumped into that hoop. You let somebody know, hey man, it took my money. Usually they'd be like, oh, okay, we'll give you a credit, and that'll be it. You really ain't gotta do nothing else from there. So we're gonna watch this video right here, and it's pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, of course, we see right offhand, I don't know about 300 or 400. Maybe it is, I don't know, but it looks like they had an inside place and an outside place. You see quite a few people in there, but they all seem really loud. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like something's about to pop off. Now, you see what I'm saying? I mean, now, these look kind of like youngins, probably anywhere between 13 to 17. And I mean, where are they learning this type of stuff from? You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I'm saying, parents, try to do a better job with your kids, man. We letting our kids just go out there and do whatever. I mean, Bo, if I ever got caught doing something like this when I was younger, boy, I get the worst whooping in the history of whoopings. Man, I'd still be grounded today. 34 years old. They said, boy, you ain't leaving the house acting a fool like that. But no, man, they got folks in here just start chunking stuff, knocking your stuff over. I mean, it's tough out there, but. And it seems kind of just be this one girl who's tearing stuff up. I don't know what they're doing in the background back there, but it's just a whole lot of noise. I mean, look like my man right here still serving the customer. He look like, yes, ma'am, can I help you? It's like, oh, don't mind them. They just tearing shit up. That's it. I mean, it's all good. See, I see all that stuff. Oh, okay, the employees got out of there then. They slinging them heavy objects back there, bud, busting stuff up. Man, folks are wild, man. Oh, look like he grabbed my one man like he was about to start swinging on him. So I mean, we seen that breakdown right there. I mean, we got a flat out breakdown of society right now. Folks are crumpling before your very eyes. I'm like, man, Bo, you got to, man, you can't even trust little teenagers not to come out here and do something crazy now. I was sitting there looking at another article. They said there was like over 10 I believe it said in Chicago there was children that were like 10 years old out there stealing cars from people. I'm like, dude, what? I was like, what kind of stuff do we got going on around here? So we seen that video right there, and it said right here, it said a girl was also seen spitting at an employee, and you see my other man, he had to get grabbed. He was probably gonna start throwing hands more than likely. Bo, I mean, everybody ready to throw hands. That's what everybody just ready to fight right now. I mean, I don't get it. It said the station said it tried reaching out to the girl to get her side of the story, but it hadn't heard back from her. So I don't know. It might have been talking about that girl who was chunking everything. So they say right here, the general manager, Aaron Boss, he had a statement. He said he never experienced in 57 years of business. He said, unfortunately, yesterday evening we had an incident that we had never experienced in 57 years of business. Parents choose to leave large groups of teenagers at our facility without their supervision. Some of those people choose to create a disturbance, the likes of which we never seen. We are very thankful that none of our golf and games family or customers were injured during this situation. We're actively trying to identify those involved and hold them accountable for their actions. Going forward, any minors must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. Anyone that is left unattended will be asked to leave. We have been the Memphis area's locally owned place for family entertainment for nearly 6 decades. We will always welcome those who choose to share their family experiences with us. Please understand this is not a reflection of us or our park. We look forward to serving you soon. So, I guess this was something that was fairly normal as far as dropping kids off, but they usually ain't have it go down like this. So I mean, boy, I mean, boy, you look around and you like, man, what are you folks teaching you, man? I mean, So they say so far only a 13-year-old boy was issued a juvenile summons for the disorderly conduct, the station said, and that the Putt Putt Fun Center resumed operation Sunday. So they got it back together pretty quickly. In closing on this is why I'm calling out parents. Parenting's got to be better. That's all I'm saying. Man, if you're raising your kids right, they ain't gonna do nothing crazy like this. You know, they gonna go through proper channels. They gonna talk to somebody. But no, they just everybody's devolving to violence, and you know why they're doing it? Because they see everybody else doing it, and they're not getting any consequences. You see what I'm saying? When you know there's no consequences, yeah, I'm gonna let it rip. What's somebody gonna do? At this point in time in our nation, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. So I'm gonna let it rip. I can tear up people's stuff I want to tear up. I can beat up who I want to beat up. I can beat up who I want to beat up. I can run my mouth to who I want to run my mouth to, because I know if they do anything, then I'm just going, and I got a whole mob of people behind me. So this is the stuff right here that just, I mean, I'm just sorry, man. It just puts America in a bad light right now. I mean, I know other nations are looking at this and they rubbing their hands together. It's like, oh man, look at America. It's like, man, they falling into pieces. Maybe we can move up the ladder, because that's what we doing right now. You got folks who are, we want to stand against police brutality. Well, how about you stand against these riots where folks are tearing people's stuff up? This is somebody's business. You just gonna go and just destroy their stuff, and you got employees and stuff in there, and other people who probably just there to do a little putt-putt, play arcade. And now you done got them involved in a melee, a scrum, and they ain't got nothing to do with it. They got potential to be injured. So, like I said, parenting, y'all got to do better. I mean, y'all got to do way better than this. This is pitiful. Like I said, man, when I was younger, bo, I wouldn't have survived this. I might have been in the ground all them years ago. 14-year-old acting a fool like this, and my folks might have put me in the ground. You know what they always say? Said, I brought you in this world, I take you out. That's what they always tell you as parents. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. And this is disturbing. I mean, because this is just happening everywhere now. So keep your head on the swivel, as I always say. Be ready. And most of all, if you can get out of these situations, man, if you see something evolving, man, go on and get out. Man, don't stick around for it, because they got these mobs of people, man. This stuff can get dangerous and violent really quick. So, as always, like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when I post more content in the future. I appreciate everybody for being here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.